What is up, you guys? My name is Josiah. Welcome to Disneyland News and Updates. Here you're going to find all the most recent news from the parks here in California. This is something I've always wanted to try. I was always interested in podcasting or vlogging for the parks here, and I figured with all the changes and the construction going on, there's no better time than to start right now. So we're going to get started by talking about the Diamond Celebration and its closing, what that means for the parks, what's leaving, what's coming back, and then later on we're going to talk about the most recent news as of yesterday, or whenever you're watching this, August 2nd, and that would be Paint the Night. And if you haven't already heard the news, we're going to get into that in a quick second, but for right now, let's talk about the closing of the Diamond Celebration and what that means for the parks here in California. So the Diamond Celebration, if you didn't already know, was created to celebrate the 60th birthday of Disneyland, and it consists of, well, mainly three big events or shows going on there, and that would be Disneyland Forever, which is the fireworks, World of Color Celebrate over in Disney California Adventure, and everyone's favorite, Paint the Night. So let's start with Disneyland Forever. Now, in my opinion, it's probably my favorite fireworks show that Disney has ever done, and that's in large part due to the soundtrack. I really love Live the Magic, especially the ballad version that plays when you exit the park along with A Kiss Goodnight. So that's just me. I really love Forever, so I'm sad to see it go, but it's understandable because fireworks are always changing at the park, and to take its place will be Fantasy in the Sky starting September 6th. But here's the catch. Fantasy in the Sky will only be playing on weekends from Friday through Sunday, at least until November, when the holiday-themed fireworks will take over and take its place. I have no idea if they have any plans to do fireworks during the weekdays. I didn't see any news about it, so we're just going to have to wait and see on that. I could be wrong. I have no idea. But again, we're just going to have to wait and see. Now let's talk about World of Color Celebrate. Now, I don't think I'm alone in saying that this is probably the weakest of the three. A lot of people, including myself, are happy to see it leave, but we're also really happy to see the original World of Color back. In my opinion, the original one was a lot more magical. I don't know, it's a lot more memorable, at least for me. If you guys liked World of Color Celebrate, go ahead and comment down below. You can do the same for Disneyland Forever or Paint the Night. I always love hearing everyone else's opinions and outlooks on the different events and shows that Disneyland has. And last but not least, Paint the Night. And I'll talk about this in a second since it's the biggest news as of recently. But let's talk about the closing date for the Diamond Celebration, and that would be September 5th, 2016. And a lot of people were wondering, you know, why is the Diamond Celebration lasting so long? It started in May of 2015. And, well, if you think about it, it makes sense that it's ending when it is, because if they were to end earlier, then there would be this awkward gap between the Diamond Celebration ending and the holiday and Halloween season beginning. And so them ending when they are, it allows for a more natural transition into the Halloween season from the Diamond Celebration. And finally, the biggest news as of yesterday, or August 2nd, and that would be Paint the Night is ending with the Diamond Celebration on September 5th, and it was confirmed on the Disneyland Today Twitter feed. It was not received very well by the Disney community, including myself. I love Paint the Night, and personally, it's probably my favorite thing that Disney has ever put out in the parks. The energy is unlike anything I've ever experienced. The Owl City soundtrack is perfect, and it's themed for each section of the parade, and if you haven't seen it in person, it's amazing. I have nothing else to say about it. Now, it's understandable, even though it's really sad to see it leave. It's understandable that it's leaving when it is, because I believe last year we didn't have a Halloween or Christmas themed parade, and that was because Paint the Night was going on at the time. So it's understandable that it's ending right now to allow for a Halloween and Christmas parade to take over. And the downtime when Paint the Night is in the back, it can be refurbished, it can be fixed, changes could be made to make it better for hopefully the next time it comes back. I'm really hoping they bring Paint the Night back to Disneyland, especially because it was so popular with everyone there, and I really don't think we've seen the last of Paint the Night. I'm really hoping, I'm crossing my fingers that we get to see Paint the Night again after the holiday season, which is around January. I'm hoping they bring it back. If you guys saw the announcement that they made on the Disney Parks blog about the end of the Diamond Celebration, they specifically never mentioned anything about Paint the Night. So they mentioned Disneyland Forever and they mentioned World of Color, but they never mentioned Painted Night, and everyone is hoping that's because it's not gone permanently and it will make its way back to the Disneyland park. Anyway, that's the news as of recently. The news prior to that would be Tower of Terror and the Guardians of the Galaxy overlay in DCA. I'm still a little salty about that. It feels like, to me at least, that Disney is taking the California out of Disney California Adventure. You can go ahead and leave your comments down below. We can discuss that. I love discussing stuff with everyone, especially Disney people and the Disney community. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Again, this was my first video, so I hope it was informative because that's what I'm really going for. And yeah, I hope to see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.